Hello everyone, the Robert Salazar Comics back again. Guys, I'm going to talk to you about 5 Spider-Man comic books you should have in your collection, or books you should look into getting. Yeah, because I have like so many like Spider-Man books. I don't have the complete series of The Amazing Spider-Man, but I have some pretty neat books I believe you should add to your collection. Now, do mind that some of these books are a little pricey. A lot of people usually say like, oh, that's not too bad, and there's a lot of people who say, oh yeah, that's pretty high. But let me go ahead and show you what I have that I think you should have in your collection, okay? All right, so first, I'm gonna go with The Amazing Spider-Man issue 700. Look at this book right here. Look at that. You can see really closely, look how cool that is. All the art from Spider-Man from all the different comic books and Venom. Look at that. On the lenses. Crazy. And then you see within the lens, the different characters, but they're in black and white. In this book, this is the book where Spider-Man dies. Crazy stuff. This is where Superior Spider-Man is basically born, where Dr. Octavius takes over Peter Parker's body. Crazy book. Big deal. Yeah. This is a game changer, this book right here. This is the first book, okay? Yeah, really neat book. Next, you've probably seen this book before on t-shirts and whatnot. Spider-Man issue 1, look at that. But this is a Todd McFarlane series. Look at that. Beautiful book by Todd McFarlane. Literally just says Spider-Man up top, very iconic cover. There's like 2 or 3 different covers of this book. This book is not badly priced as well. Of course, prices fluctuate over time, but this book is not badly priced, and I believe you should have this in your collection if you're a huge Spider-Man fan, of course. Beautiful book though, beautiful book. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before. Now, next book is a John Romita cover, John Romita Sr. cover. This book is beautiful, man. I had this book for years. I thought about getting it graded. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 66. Look at that. Beautiful. Got some dirt there. Of course, you can see, but I believe as a huge Spider-Man fan, you should have this in your collection. If you collect, of course, the Amazing Spider-Man series. It's not badly priced. I believe I got this for like $40 for this old book. Look how old that is. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Great. We love Spider-Man. Look at that. Great stuff. Awesome. Now, the other 2 books. Now, I did have this in my collection because I have a multiple. You know, it's like, you know, top 5 of books, Spider-Man books that you should have in your collection. I did think about Spider-Man Unlimited 1. This is a great cover. This is also a beginning of a new series. I believe you should also have this in your collection as well. If I would rate this, let me see. I'll kind of put it more so backwards. But this is the, of course, 4th book. And as you can see, we have a contender between these 2 books right here. If you have either Amazing Spider-Man 252, beautiful book, that's somewhere around like 120 or 140. Depending on the, of course, the grade and whatnot. This is a newsstand copy. First appearance of Spider-Man in the black suit. It's this book and 2 other books. And I mean, you see this beauty right here, but this is more so focused on Venom. So as Venom, his first time being on a comic book cover. So if you really want to, I mean, it says The Amazing Spider-Man, but to complete this list, I would just say the first black suit, of course. But if you're a Venom fan, of course, you can replace it with this book. So many great books. Spider-Man's such a great character. Connects to, you know, all of us emotionally. And, you know, with all what's going on in his life and all that good stuff. Not saying I'm socially awkward or anything like that, but great character. And, of course, I'll be coming up with more books I believe you should have in your collection. But these 2 right here, this is more so like a fight in between. So, because I know you already seen it, well, you see it in the background and stuff, but I'll just more so go with, you know, the book that's primary. We'll kind of more so focus on him, which is The Amazing Spider-Man 252, the first black suit, because the black suit is just really awesome. Guys, really appreciate you guys for watching. These books are freaking amazing. I have more Spider-Man books that I believe you should have in your collection. But as of right now, you should have these books. Beautiful stuff. The Robert Salazar Comics out.